no reason why we can't see it double. Should government get out of the way and provide the proper incentives to have people come here and start up these tech businesses. We've seen the tip of the iceberg here, and we have the technology, we have the educated people, we have the human resources. If we create an environment in which these companies can thrive and prosper, they will come, and we'll have great jobs, a lot of them. And they don't have to be based in Fort St. John or Fort Nelson or in the Peace Country. They're right here. They're here in Nanaimo, they're here in Ladysmith, they're in Chemainus, they're able to locate anywhere. And with our beautiful climate, our beautiful environment, and great lifestyle, there's no reason why we can't have it. This province should be debt-free. We should have cash in the bank. You know, had we spent the last 20 years just paying some sort of attention to our spending and prioritizing and fostering a strong business environment, there's no reason why we have to see the debt double every 10 years. You know, we had virtually no debt when I was able to start voting. The NDP doubled it to over $15 billion. Within 10 years, it was up to $30 billion. Another 10 years, we're approaching $60 billion. You know, if you stay on that path of growth, this province will be $1 trillion in debt in less than 40 years. Well, I can't tell you how much of your income is going to come out of your pocket just to service that debt. But it's going to be gross, and every one of those dollars is not going to the front line, to healthcare professionals that are delivering this, you know, boots on the ground service that we demand. It's not going to the front line for educators and extra student assistance from special needs educators. It's just going down the tube. It's credit card debt, right? So instead we overspend, we don't unlock the full value of our resources or our position globally. We're an extremely high tax jurisdiction, yet we still have egregious wait times and less than desirable results on the education file. There's no need for that. To tackle these issues, we need to build bridges with all stakeholders. Not just a select group of business people, not just a specific industry, but everybody. I'm committed to building bridges with the unions, building bridges with business, building bridges with municipal and federal levels of government, and together we can see prosperity and growth. But it has to be inclusive. We need to sit around the table and have meaningful conversations and come up with dynamic solutions to lead this province forward. I take issue with the management of crown corporations. We've got a whole pile of crown corporations. I don't know how many exactly, but there's a few of them that always come top of mind to all of us, right? We've got ICBC, BC Hydro, BC Ferries, and BC Water. Those are big ones. You know, when you've got 99% of your employees reaping a performance bonus, that's just smoke and mirrors. Sure, we're going to give you zero on your contract, but hey, I tell you what, we'll just give you all a bonus, and you know, we technically didn't get a pay. Well, I don't know how the slowest guy in the herd ends up getting a monster performance bonus, but I don't find that to be good government. I don't find that to be accountable to the taxpayer of the province. And I think that we need to have some transparency. You know, bureaucracy. It leads a heck of a lot of cash. We can't build a bridge. And this time I mean actually build a bridge, the Port Mann Bridge, without adding a layer of government. You know, they had to create another crown corporation to build a bridge. Every time they've got a project, hey, let's start another crown corporation. Let's start another crown corporation. It's ridiculous. We need to pare it down and get to a bare bones government so that the money isn't being wasted. It's going to the front lines where we need it most. How about that BC Jobs Plan? Right here, in our local economy, we've got double-digit unemployment. Right here. We've got friends in Cold Lake, Fort McMurray, Grand Prairie, all over Alberta. And I want my friends back. Their communities want them back. Their friends want them back, their families want them back, and their children need them back. There's no reason why we should have people having to travel to Alberta for work when we should be the envy of the free world when it comes to job creation. I find it horrendous. Well, given some time and enough seats in the legislature, the BC Conservatives are going to bring it back. Well, you know, I'll extend an olive branch to private sector unions. You know, it was always puzzling to me to think about these unions encouraging their members to vote for the NDP and vote themselves out of a job. It just makes no sense to me. We need to work hand in hand with these unions. Let them understand that we are going to create an environment in which their employers are going to prosper. A business environment that is going to create more jobs, more high-paying union jobs. They're not the enemy. I've got friends and family that are union members, and God bless them. I'm very happy for them. I feel bad for the people that don't have those jobs available. It's not like you can walk out of school now and head down the road and take a basic apprenticeship or a little bit of training and be able to feed your family. Those days are gone, but they're not gone for good. These dollars are important. We need business to prosper. We need them to prosper so that they can create more and more of these high-paying jobs because, quite frankly, we need the money. We need to have the tax base. We need to have people in the economy with money in their pockets to purchase a vehicle, visit a restaurant, hit a clothing store. You know, some of these optional purchases, save for their retirement so they're not dependent on social services when they're older. On and on it goes. So again, it transcends left and right. We need to be treating a whole economy just like a doctor would treat a whole person. Just like a drug addict needs a whole person treatment as opposed to, being locked in a rubber room without drugs for 6 weeks. It doesn't work. We need a full-on, whole economic treatment for this province. And the BC Conservatives are ready to give it to them. Now, I do have one disclaimer. We can't fully know exactly what needs to be done until we have the truth. We don't know the truth. We're not privy to the truth, right? There are people in government who don't know the details of contracts that their government has entered into. We need to know the truth about our financial obligations, the truth about our contracts, and that will give us the truth about our debt. And this is going to take some time to implement because you can't plot a course to a destination if you don't know where you're standing, right? Today, nobody knows exactly where we're standing. Now, I'm going to suggest this. Every contract entered into with the government of British Columbia is entered into with you. You are the shareholders of this province. It is yours. Every contract entered into with the province of British Columbia should be open to the scrutiny of you, the people, the shareholders of British Columbia. And that's a big one for me. And I plan to fight for it because there should be no secret contracts from you, the people of British Columbia. Now, let's be clear. It's going to take an army to get to where we need to go. It's going to take an army to do what needs to be done. And we can't do it alone. We need more than your money. Don't get me wrong, we need your money. But we need more than your money. We need your volunteer hours. We need your word of mouth. We need you to share with your friends, neighbors, family, and colleagues a message of common sense. We need fundamental change in this province, and the only party